Oh dear, I obviously didn't set this one up right. Hey, welcome to the stream. Just realised that this has not got everything set squarely. It's been that long since I played, or at least used his profile for it. Yeah, bugger, I'll sort it out later. Who cares? The game one's going to be tiny. But yes, hello, welcome to the stream. I'm shattered. I'm also my cat. And this evening, just to try something a little bit different, going back into Snowrunner, but going back to some of the old maps. Hello, Shattered, I'm Dad. Hi, Dad, make me a sandwich. But yeah, I was umming and ahhing about going back into Satisfactory again, and I weren't quite sure if I wanted to, just because I know there's a lot I need to sort out and rebuild. And I was like, I could do, but what I might end up doing is Monday is bank holiday, so I've actually got time off, so I might actually do a large stream on Monday and just dive back into Satisfactory and then do it then. So if folks want to join in on that, they can do. But I've looked at my Steam list and like Snowrunner's sat there staring at me, and it's like I've got some maps I've not touched, I've not really done much on. Oddly enough, I've gone to one of the first maps that I felt I could face. Some of them I've looked at, I'm like, I haven't finished them, I haven't completed them, but I can't be asked going back to them. And I'm looking at one, and instead of the map being completely blacked out, in fact, let me show you. It's probably easy to show you. Because also I'm going to have to change the game. Oh my god, the game screen is tiny. Look at that tiny screen, it's just tiny. Let's just, first of all, let's make this bigger. Come on, come on. Make you big, make big, make big. There we go. I need to move me. I can't remember what the best place is for this. Let's put me there for now. But yeah, the map should be black. Yeah, I can see everything apart from what these watchtowers are going to uncover. I don't know why. But I haven't even unlocked the other map for this. I'm assuming somewhere other there or in that corner there's going to be a world transition. I haven't unlocked it, so I thought, okay, I'm going to load this one up, drive around and see what happens. I might, if I'm feeling particularly mad, go to Amur later, because I want to try and clear that map. Get into the Hummer and just roll it around. I mean, if you want, I can always chuck the code in chat if you ever want to join. I weren't quite sure if you were doing anything this evening, so I just jumped into this. If you want to jump in, I can ping the code over, and we can just herp a derp. But yeah, I might, depending on how I feel, go into one more. I hate the map with a passion, but I need to try and complete it. But I do have a lot more vehicles now than I did before. Wait on food? Not a problem. Just let us know if you do want to join in. That's absolutely not a problem at all. So yeah, I might be able to tackle more with some of the other vehicles I have now, so it won't be as big a ball lake. I still think it's going to be a ball lake, and I still hate the idea of the map, but I've only got 18 more days before this is probably going to be left gathering dust for a while, as Roadcraft will come out. So I'm looking forward to Roadcraft. Roadcraft is definitely going to be one that, you know, when I'm not playing Satisfactory, I'm probably going to be in that. Really, I'm looking forward to that one. Anyway, enough waffle. Let us, I suppose, just grab a truck and start scouting, I guess. So, Gold Rush Mining, what do you want to do for that? Deliver to the hangar, which is somewhere there, a cabin. Okay. Find 2 sets of wooden planks, make them into a prefab cabin at the crafting zone. Okay. Hummer, get those watchtowers, drive theirs, think later. What the smeg is Mater? Isn't Mater one of those cars from Cars? Isn't it the pickup truck or something stupid like that? Why do I know that? Okay, let's see what I've got. Do I have a Hummer? Oh, I do have a Hummer. Let's take a look. Because some things like that. Explore Alaska. I thought I'd done Alaska. I'll ask her and find out. Okay, so I've been everywhere. I've done the big progresses, but I haven't apparently unlocked. So where the hell are the things I'm missing? No, go back to that one. I mean, there's still bits and bobs lying around there. I'm really confused as to where why I have to explore it and it's not. Okay, fuck it, we're going to Alaska because I want to unlock that then. Northport. Garage. Go. Yes, take me to Alaska. We're off to Alaska. Because at least this way I can unlock, get all the vehicles sorted. Because I'm sure there's a couple of vehicles I've got. I think there's one for a moor that needs something in the moor. And there may be another truck I have. And I just pinged an achievement for owning a vehicle and having it stationed in a garage, and I haven't done anything. I've literally just come in here. What is the upgrade I'm missing? It is... It's one of the engines, I think. Wait, did I roll past the Hummer and not recognise it as a Hummer for some bizarre fucked up reason? Oh, fuck, don't tell me I left the Hummer in the other garage. It's because I left the Hummer in the other fucking garage. Oh my Gideon, I forget that's a thing on this. Oh! Can I look at the things that I need on here? Right, let's do it the smart way. Go to Scouts. Preview engine. So yeah, that engine I'm missing. Explore Alaska, North America. I mean, I could buy another Hummer and just sell it on, but there's another truck that I have that has something I think that I need. Oh, also the diff lock. I don't have that. So then my question is, okay, I ain't got them, but where the hell are they? They normally show up on the map. Alaska White Valley. Oh, it's going to be over there, isn't it? Because I haven't... That's the only thing I can think is it's going to be over there. Right, hang on. Let me go pick up my actual bloody Hummer. why I can't turn around and say I want my Hummer back. Just give me my fucking Hummer. Oh, why is this a thing? Oh, I mean, we could do. I said I've got all the bits in there, Alaska, to do, so I can always have a look at. If it's a case of doing a mission, I'll do a mission. Right, you retain. God damn it. Because there's other. Oh, sugar, went too far. Where are we? So, Michigan. I've still got them bits to do, but it's Michigan. Not too worried about that. Alaska, we're gonna have a look at. Tamir, still got some bits to do. The Kola Peninsula. Amur. I mean, look at that. This goes to show how shit Amur is. I've done that much, and then I've just gone, fuck this. Where is that twat? It's up here, isn't it? Yeah. There it is. It's even on the fucking map. That little fucking twat basket right there. He used to burn in a fire. You know, I've got some cargo that's casually lying in the street. I've just on that one. Right. Anyway, we'll go Alaska because we can unlock stuff. I mean, so far the stream is me just, traveling between maps. Because I started off in Austria. That's where my last game was saved. I'd love to go to the latest one and get that big truck, but I know that involves a bit of work because I helped Hawk unlock it on their save. That's another thing I'm looking forward to with Roadcraft is progress is saved across everyone's accounts. So if I jump into Hawk's game and help, it's saved on mine. I don't know how this is going to work, but I'm interested in finding out. Right, okay. We have Hummer. So we shall hum as best we can. I think I'm probably going to want to put some snow tires on it. Just having a feeling, based on the fact that this place looks like it's, a little bit snowy. We're going to chuck some snow tires on it. We've got suspension. We've got one. We're currently on the 6.2. But we need to get the 6.2T. We're okay on that one. The diff lock is just unlocked, so I am probably going to struggle. But hey, that's half the fun. Why? Oh, it's because I've got trucking spares. I was like, why am I not carrying a spare wheel? Oh, it's not trucking spares. Okay, quick one then, Carol. Do I need to do a mission to unlock these things, or is it something I should scout to find? Because if it's scout to find, then I'll take the Hummer and scout. If I need to do a mission, I might as well just take a truck. Scout. Right, that's fine. That's okay. Right, return you a second because I'm going to have a look. Is there a garage on here? There is. We're going to jump to this garage and start from there then. Truck storage. Deploy Hummer. Right. Leave garage. I've only been streaming for 24 minutes. Well, take off 10 minutes. So 14 minutes and I finally got a vehicle out. Brum brum. Okay, we're going to put all-wheel drive on because this thing is going to... yeah, it's not going well. Right, so... let's have a look at the map. Alaska Northport for the diff lock. Right, okay. Which one's that one? Is that the one or just... yeah. It's just the map I was on. Fuck it, we're in White Valley, we're going live. Right, so I believe I've been down to the end of the runway, but I am going to travel down there because it kind of makes a bit of sense to have a look whilst I'm in this area. And then I guess have a look over there. That's the only other place I can think on. So drive down the runway and then I'm just going to drive back and take this side road all the way up and we shall see how things go. Me. I chose the wrong fucking map to be on with tired eyes. It's like, wait! Wait. Ooh, dusty. Ah, so much better. Right. I'm not even joking, it's actually legitimately helping my eyes not being bright white in my face. What would you count as a trucker hat? I have a wide brimmed hat. I guess that's truckery? Baseball. Oh! Yes. Is it over here? Right, okay, I need a suitable patch. Trucker patch. What kind of patch would a trucker have? Should do. Yee. Do 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 do. Yay! I got the belly and everything. All I need to do is get a bit of fake tan on my arm. Just the one arm. Maybe I should take the road. I think the road might be quicker. Oh yeah, absolutely, only the one arm. Other than American trucker, would it be the other arm? Again, oh my god, I've just steamed up. Might possibly shouldn't have gone this way. This is not the vehicle I had in mind when I'm like, oh yeah, so I got vehicles that can probably deal with snow. The lack of diff lock is showing. But I was like, oh, it's only a bit of snow. A car can drive across that. Yep. Well, whilst I'm doing this, I'll have a natter. I hope everyone's had a good week so far. Mine's not been too bad. Been on a trial with the IT and Facilities Department, because that's potentially what my role could be. I've got to go to interview for it, which is a bit nerve-wracking. But so far this week has been a good test of what that is. And today, yesterday and today I should say, I had a chance to crack on with an Excel spreadsheet for one of my old managers. Sewing leather is hard. Yeah, I mean, good leather then. You know, the last thing you want is leather that's real easy to go through. But you know, yeah, it'd be interesting to see how that turns out. But yeah, I've been working on an Excel sheet because I knew what I wanted it to do, and I knew roughly how to do some of it. And I started work on it, and I started bringing up all my usual haunts to find it all. And I was writing stuff, and it wasn't quite working. And then I just went, hang on a second. I work for an organisation that doesn't mind us using ChatGTP. So I went onto it and I said, right, this is what I'm trying to do. This is what I've got. And it went, oh, this is where you've gone wrong. This is what you need to do. However, you could also do it this way as well. I was like, that way's better. That way's a lot better. So what probably would have taken me, probably want to say about a good week or so, I've managed to more or less get done in 2 days. And that's mostly because it wasn't solid all the time working on it. Um, so yeah, it was kind of interesting sort of working with ChatGPT because I just use it as a glorified Google. Um, Google gives me the results that I need and the ideas on how to get to it, but the advantage I've found to using AI is I can chuck stuff at it and say, this isn't working as intended, and it comes back and say, have you tried this? Or it could be because of this. I'm like, oh. No, it is, that's fine. So yeah, it's been kind of an interesting experience to use AI in what I think is a good reason for it existing. As a something to augment your work. It's not AI is not good at creativity, so getting it to write stories, getting it to make art is no. I feel that is wrong on many, many, many levels. However, getting it to help with things like this Excel sheet not doing what I wanted it to do, I can get the same results by going onto Google and having a look around and figuring out what I want to do from there. The problem is, I'm just going to hop into this so I can see what I'm doing. The problem is that takes time for me to look around, and sure, I enjoy the challenge occasionally of hunting around and trying to figure stuff out on my own, but this has shown me what would take a week, maybe 2 weeks for me, knowing how long it is. I did far, far quicker. And the organization I work for, providing we take into account that AI is not perfect, because it has made mistakes. I have caught it making mistakes, and I have, gone, this hasn't worked, you've done this. And it's gone, oh yeah, good catch. And I'm like, yeah, good catch. We're not supposed to be catching these kind of mistakes, but it is, the way I see it is, I'm helping it learn effectively. Yeah, there's definitely nothing down here. So by it learning the mistakes, it should hopefully improve what it can do in the future. Am I being hopeful with this? Yeah. Do I think it's going to happen? Maybe. I don't know much about how AI training and stuff works. Ooh, what's that? There is a road. Oh, that's the road straight down there. Okay. Let's head to that. So it's been interesting, I will say that. Because normally I wouldn't even thought of using AI for this. Whoa. Good to see this is stable. Welcome on back. Now I have discovered a problem with wearing tinted lenses is I can't see. There's minimal difference in the all-wheel drive. If I look under the lens I can see. But yeah, the only way I know if the all-wheel drive's on is if the car is behaving better. And this is going to be one of those things, I'm going to take these off towards the end and I'm like, why has everything got this weird yellow tint to it? Yep, gotta remember there's going to be a lot of winch work going on. So when I've been like helping Hawk out and pootling about in my own save in Austria, it's been kind of interesting just trying to get by without having to use the winch, but that's because the vehicles have, diff locks. But this is a nice little change to that pace, and it's just a case I have to remember it doesn't have a diff lock, so there will be times I have to say, yeah, I need a winch to pull me out of here. Wind Waker Run, how goeth the sewing? Because, you know, if you get good at it, I'm probably going to turn around and say I can do it with a belt myself. My last belt kind of broke in half. It's like, whoopsie. You have made a leather tube. I mean, it's a start. My question is, was that part of the process, or is that just something that has happened? Exactly. So if you make yourself a belt and it turns out well, I can be like, hey, you know that thing you made for yourself? Reckon you can make one? Yeah, not seen anything on the, but I think that's been highlighted from that, so I'm just gonna keep going. I mean, I would have thought it would have been highlighted, but I'm just gonna have to keep going to that point. Ah, the tube is for the dice cup. Ah, yes, that's the other thing you're making. Nice. It takes me back, thinking of like the dice cup, of when we had Yahtzee, the actual proper boxed board. I was going to say board game. You don't really need it as a box and stuff like that. Which, you know, after a while we kind of figured out, and we just used to take the cup with the die inside of it. But the cup was a plastic molded cup, but it had the look and texture of a leather die cup. So I've kind of got that in my head whenever I'm thinking about it. No, I don't. As I said, I can't even tell if I got the handbrake on. I know that the vehicle is moving, but I'm just suddenly like, wait, did I leave the handbrake on? Come on, you can get over. It's trying to stick next to the sides that have trees. For the inevitable, I'm stuck. I think I was being too ambitious trying to drive this off-road. Even saying that, I don't even recall seeing anywhere that the upgrade could be on the other map, because we've pretty much uncovered the port map. What's all this? Oh, wait. We have a powerful horn. How powerful must it be to start moving a box? Oh, shit. Why did you fall over there, truck? That was silly of you. Where's the next nearest road? Oh Christ, it's up there. No, I'm going to do the smart thing. I'm going to recover and drive up the road, because this is going to take forever. check the road. So we're heading up there, across the bridge, all the way up to the top, and then if I get towards that gateway and turn off there, I can make my way around to that warehouse, and my objective over that way. Righty-ho! You don't need all-wheel drive for, you know, actual terrain like this. Asphalt. You should be happy on this. Do. 55 miles an hour. Woohoo! I like a challenge. I'm sure that the signpost was warning me about something. Possibly elk or something equally. I was going to say Australian, but I'm not in Australia. Where am I? Alaska! That's it. Same difference. Whoop. Ow. Ice. Right, engine still works. We're okay. The other thing about this is it's making me look at this and think, what kind of nuclear apocalypse has happened here? Everything is kind of like, you know, amber coloured, and then I'm like, oh wait, no, everything isn't amber coloured. That's just my eyeballs. Adds a certain ambiance to everything. What the hell's up with you? Bloody road signs are possessed. So I'm looking up at the sun just there. It's, you know, to you guys it's probably just bright and sunny. To me it's like a nuclear apocalypse about to hit. Oh, wait. just trying to look around and see if I can see anything that might be, upgrades and stuff like that. Ooh, come on, behave. This thing is very unstable. I mean, I suppose it's kind of right for a Hummer and such, but just, yeah. And I have put like a raised suspension on it, so that's probably not helped with the whole centre of gravity issue. Come on, keep rolling. Oh fuck. I don't think the Hummer likes this. Come on, power through it. Go away. I wish that little show damage box would not sit there. Just so happens to be in just the right place to be in the way. Right. Minor mishap. Advantage to a scout. It's not... well, it's less likely to become completely fiddlesticks. Oh. This Whether it's on my save, I'm not sure, but I'm sure I've been out here on a truck. Because I vaguely remember going out with a tow truck with a flatbed, trying to pick something up. Okay. So I got here. I'm not seeing anything on the minimap that might be, hey, there's a secret or a pickup, because normally they're fairly obvious to see. Is something daft like up here? I mean, there's a busted pipeline. And anything around there would have been spotted. On the island? Flick off the glasses. Can you tell the difference between darkened, unexplored right, okay. So that is unexplored. I've explored up to here before, and then that's water. There's not going to be anything on there because there's no way I can see of getting there. Whilst the island isn't explored. This. Yeah, I was just having a look to see if I could see anything that sort of screamed vehicle. I mean, I can drive around and have a look. Wait, is it night time yet? Oh good, it's night time. Let's have a look at what looks to be a path, perhaps? Hello, Banana. Good morning. Okay. Okay, that does not give me the view I was hoping to be able to see out of. I think you've done enough of waking up and then going back to sleep, my love. That's true. something? There's a light over there. Can I island hop? That looks like an island chain. Oh crap, I got stuck on a rock. Crap, I'm stuck on a bigger rock. You know what, that might be a better option. I really don't know what the suspension of this car is made of, apart from jelly. Oh, that looks deeper than I want it to be. Wait, have I literally... I've just come around in a circle, haven't I? I have. Oh, fuck it. I thought I was looking out that way. I was literally looking out that way and coming back the same way I've just come. Okay. That would explain why I could see lights in the difference distance and it wasn't really making sense. Direct imagine what the underside of this cart must look like. This is where I do all of this, and at the end of it, Cameron's like, "Oh, just to let you know, there wasn't actually anything hidden on that island." What the fuck am I stuck on? Some motherfucking trees don't put on. Turning this car right back around. I think it's just a pile of rocks. Yeah, it's a pile of rocks. ever asked and I want to talk because I want to discuss stuff. I mean, there is a little bit of that, yeah. I do get the feeling it's not going to be on this island, though. If it is on this island, I shall eat an entire egg. Yes. Oh wait, I just pressed the wrong button. Oops. Let me just chuck this in up into there and go, hey-o.
Yellow.
Right, I've pinged it into gallery chat.
Yeah. Start co-op. Joined by session code. Pasta, go.
But yeah, feel free to be productive and actually do jobs because they're slightly more interested in this. I'm just.
I'm thinking of just grabbing a scout vehicle and just riding around and following you.
I mean, there's that as well, you know. Whatever suspends nautical vessels above the waterline. Which I cannot. Ow, engine. Might need. Oh shit, that's a lot of water. That's a lot of water.
Might have to come fishing.
Yeah, I've just fiddlesticksed. Absolute fiddlesticks on that one. Because there's no winch points available. And there lies this. Although, is there? Okay, let's have a look at this map. That looks to be that part there. So.
Orange. Scouts.
Do I recover this vehicle back and just start again? Because then I can at least drive up then. And try different. Right. Let's see, what scout? Or should I just pick whatever it is at the bottom of the list? Because that would be the least used, or one I haven't used in a while. Oh Christ.
Is that in the scout selection?
This is classed as a scout.
I'm almost impressed. Autonomous scouts.
It's just got mud tires. And I can add the forks.
I mean, I don't think you need the forks for scouting.
No. Wait, can I customize its color so it's? That's the rim. Oh no, I can't because it's cat, so they won't let you do anything. Right. Well, we go live. Oh, and it's skid steer.
What's skid steer?
The rear wheels turn.
Ah.
Woo! We're thrown it into the snow. Onwards! You can get some good visibility out of the camera.
I would expect so. I can almost drive out, looking through your cab.
It's one of the few vehicles where when you turn around, you don't stick your head out the window. It is also slow.
I mean, it's managing to go faster than me. Although I am catching up. Did you leave your Hummer out there, or did you recover it?
I recovered it. I figured trying to pull it back from that spot would be a pain in the ass.
Yeah, fair. Where are we? Okay.
I mean, I didn't actually look to see if there's a better route to get there. I was just going to take the one I had before, which seems to be the straightest. Question mark.
I mean, where are you going?
Well, I'm assuming that Isle's the best place to go back to, seeing as I have nowhere else to think about looking. Apart from the Isles in the middle of the lake. But again, I don't think that's somewhere you can get to.
You'll want me to start giving you hints.
Top end of the map or bottom end of the map?
The top end of the map, mainland.
Right, okay, so that little island bit is a no-no.
Yeah. That island that you were driving around, and you said something, watch Chiron say now that, there's nothing on this island. It's like, yeah, there's nothing on that island.
Right, okay. Oh, fuck a duck. I'm going to explore that road going that way then. I mean, someone's already driven it. So, let's go up to the factory. I'll turn off on that road and we should go there. Onwards! You want to attach to the rear of me so it's a bit easier to drive? There we go.
The cat has got some pulling power.
Are you just like, what, no brakes on or something?
Oh, I've just turned the brakes on and you're still just pulling me along.
I mean, it's probably because Cat turned around and said you've got to make our vehicle look good in the game, alright?
I mean, to be fair, they are actually fairly, that thing looks like a powerhouse. It looks more engine than fucking vehicle.
I mean, yeah, the entire right-hand side of it is, as the name suggests, milk power. Wait a second. Oh no, it's all-wheel steer. Okay. I just thought it was a skid steer because I can see the back turning, but I just noticed then as I was driving along the front turns as well. I'm like, oh my god, this thing is just agile.
Yeah, that thing's got a turning circle like a cat. It is a cat. Huh. Wonder if that's intentional.
Got a small fuel tank though.
Hey, Hawk.
Hey, Hawk. How you doing? Cat best scout, indeed. Well, I'm beginning to think that that's not said ironically.
I am not in best scout.
You're in like what, a Russian scout?
I don't know what I'm in. It's a vehicle. It's not a Hummer. I don't know. You're leaving me so far behind.
Where are you?
Behind you somewhere.
Oh, there you are.
Excuse me.
You're excused. Yes, you join me on the quest to find bits for cars and trucks.
No, we're uphill again. If I turn too hard, if the gradient goes up by 1 degree, I'm fucked. Where are you taking me?
This way.
These stumps.
Yeah, I know. They're assholes. Cannot wait for Roadcraft. The joy I
That's the
had.
main reason why you're interested in roadcraft is that you can just pull up tree stumps.
You don't pull up tree stumps, you grind them away. I mean, there is the other, the nice, building aspect and stuff, making roads. Imagine driving down something like this and saying, actually, no, this is a bit shit, let's make it a road. And actually putting asphalt down. You can do that. But yeah, you can also grind the fuck out of tree stumps.
Goodbye.
I'm beginning to forget the feeling. We need to go onto your save and go find all the upgrades for that vehicle.
I think I got most of the upgrades for this vehicle. What upgrades are you expecting to be able to find for this vehicle?
I don't know. Just
I got all-wheel drive, I got diff lock, I've got snow tires. Not the biggest snow tires, but I do have fairly large snow tires.
is that a Catboy PFP? What?
Um,
Oh wait, you mean the channel icon? No, no, it's my mascot, the cat girl called Loyal. Yeah, it took a second. It's been a long week today. Brain is not working fully. So it took a second to figure out what you meant. I was like, oh wait. Oh, wait, hang on. Got someone knocking at the door. I will be right back.
hey, ba 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 ba, I can hear them, not sure if the audio is coming through on the stream, so I'm just gonna speak real loudly so you guys don't get to hear whatever the hell's going on. I don't know what's going on either. I don't know where we're going. I don't know what to say, so I'm just going to say this very loudly and keep going and going and going until my kid gets back. And they're still chatting, so I've still got to keep going. I don't know how long this is going to go on for. I'm assuming he didn't mute his mic. If you can tell if he muted his mic, I can stop. I can stop. You can stop having to listen to me. Keep going on and on and on about whatever the hell is crossing my mind. Okay, I think it's done.
Wibble. Sorry about that.
No worries.
One of the flatmates needed a bit of assistance when I got through the door in a bit.
You really shouldn't mute your mic when
Did I not
you
mute
go
my
off like
mic? I did mute.
that. Oh, you might have muted it on stream.
I was gonna say I could have sworn I did muted it. Oh, all right.
No, apparently you did. It's just I couldn't tell, so I could hear the conversation. So I'm sort of like, I'm just gonna speak loudly and sing over the top of this.
Oops, my bad. Sorry. Oh, this thing does not have water fording capabilities. I mean, it sort of does, but according to that, was dangerously higher levels. But yeah, no. At the moment, I'm just sort of gaming with friends for the moment, just because, as I said, it's more of a relaxed, chill-out session. But by all means, feel free to hop onto the Discords if you want to, I can always let you know when I'm next streaming it. Or is the Automod being a pain in the backside again? Oh, of course, yeah, because it's the viewers will be the Automod being the bots that come in going, do you want to get more viewers? And trying to sell. Have you?
Look, I wasn't paying attention. I don't know what happened. There we go. I can park wherever I want. Where are we? Oh, yeah. Okay, we're going that way. Fair enough.
I have no clue where we are. I'm just following this road because I'm, again.
Well, that is a river, mate. This is a road.
I know. I was letting you get by, so I could keep an eye on you because I know what you like for rolling over. And getting stuck in mud. Also, I'm beginning to think that Hulk was not saying it ironically. This thing. It's like you're struggling through the mud there, and I'm just like, yeah, it's fine. And these are mud tires, and I mean, okay, I just realized I said I'm in mud and I've got mud tires. But even the Hummer was struggling. Did I just see? I just saw something.
What hell? What is that? Is that an abandoned car?
The joke's going to be I'm not going to be able to get there because the cat's got such a crap water fording capability. Okay, you go grab it. Or pump that car, whichever you want to do, I'm not judging. Or join the car! Again, not judging.
Happy? Well, I am not Fizzlesticks. This has got an automated winch. I can keep doing things. Maybe I need an assistance.
Nah, you got this. As long as you can winch to something, you're fine.
I winch to things and I'm there. That's it. That's all I can do. Oh, wait. There we go. Boom.
Right. Okay, we shall head to the next, or rather the first map.
You can ask. It's actually classified as a scout, first of all. And second of all, it's slightly more stable than most of the scout vehicles.
And also, I literally went, I'll pick whatever's on the bottom of my scout list, and it was this. So, like, I guess I'm using this. We want to head to Northport, which we can get to if we drive back down the river/road. And then we'll go hunt.
Well, we can keep going along this one and then...
Yeah, go through the portal.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's one of those odd things in the game. This is a scout. It's just a very good one so far, which is really odd for, especially for something that I would say you'd normally see. You know, maybe like building sites or something, so maybe a little bit of mud, but it seems to be handling this lot rather well. But again, I kind of get the feeling that, yes, I know Cat tend to do a lot of off-road stuff, but I also get the feeling they've turned around and gone, hey, if you put this in the game and make it good, we'll pay you quite a bit. Maybe I should go pick another scout.
Maybe you should go pick me up.
Again?
I don't know where you are. I mean, I'm fine. I'm on my wheels.
Oh, okay. I'm just down the road.
I'm also on same said road. But like I said,
I've just looked at the map and I'm like, good, you're back there.
Any amount of elevation, any amount of change of terrain, and this thing just grinds to a halt.
I don't scout, but there are better ones. Oh, absolutely, yeah. There are better vehicles. A lot of the time when I sort of play this, if I'm just having sessions like this where I'm just being a little bit daft and silly, I'll pick something like this. What was on the bottom of the list? This. We'll roll with it. It can be a bit of a challenge at times when you do things like that, because you might end up with picking a vehicle that is wholly unsuited for your current role, but it adds that little bit of challenge. If I want a real big challenge, I go to a moor.
I was going to say you could try and doing some scouting in the big rig.
I mean, I do have a big rig. I could, if I really wanted to have an awful time, I could go in, because it's a road vehicle through and through. It is awful for everything because there's bugger all roads in this. International Transstar 4078. Oh, the twin steer.
Might help if I did that. I've just realised what's been happening.
You've not had four-wheel drive or diff lock?
Nope. It's essentially been stalling out. I've been in automatic the entire time, and every time it shifts up a gear, it goes.
Yep. Automatic gear is choice.
Hey, Hawk has just appeared.
Woohoo! Right, up this way. To the next map.
I need to refuel. I've refueled the best I can. Had 40 litres on the roof.
I do actually remember thinking on it. I actually did do one of the jobs. I don't know if it was on my save or Hobbs, but on this map in the twin steer. Because it was one of those moments I was like, I need something daft to do, and I just picked it and rolled with it, and it just about did it. I remember going around those corners and thinking, maybe it wasn't the best kind of choice to pick this vehicle, but oh well. But again, it's just daft things to do. Because sometimes you just want to play a game and just have a bit of daft fun. You can play it seriously, you can enjoy your time doing that.
You're having a bit of daft fun. Shouldn't you be playing Euro Tricks then?
I mean, there is that as well. I was thinking
they
about
actually
it.
have gaffs. It was a terrible joke.
I know. But I've got to dig the wheel out and hook it all up, and I just really was just like, I don't have the spoons to sort that out this evening. Okay, right. I'm trying to have a look around to see where I've possibly not been. Alright, hang on.
Right. Give me a second to just double check where this actually is, so I can give you some.
Well, I've seen, going off the whole, it could be up a river thing. And I've got a river I haven't explored that could potentially have it. just upgrade hunting at the moment. And if you know where they are, don't shout them out. I'm having fun trying to explore. Because yeah, I've not got any markers for it, and I haven't explored up there, so I'm wondering if it's in there or up on these hills. I'm tempted to try and explore up these hills.
Which of those hills?
So from where we are, they are just to the southwest.
I'm watching your stream. I can see. I'm actually just going to nip to the gas station, which is down this road.
Yep.
I can hear clicking around, but I don't hear voices in my...
Hello.
Oh,
hello.
God.
Crap.
I'm trying to see if there's a way of getting up said hill. Maybe down there, perhaps? Let's try that. The more I look at it, the less likely I think there's going to be anything up there. But we shall try. So we're just prattling about and looking for upgrades and stuff up. You can feel free to join, or if you want to entertain yourself doing missions, feel free. There's no pressure either way.
I will make my way out to you. That's fine.
I don't think I can get up there. As this vehicle slides down.
Not with that attitude, you can't. Charge! I don't know where you are or what you're trying to do.
No, doesn't want to get up here. Is that going to pull a tree over? It is going to pull a tree over. Oh, true.
So you drove along the road for a bit. When did you turn off the road?
Just keep going down the road a bit and you'll see. I'm on the side of a hill. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be up here. Okay. Oh,
Mate. Right.
catch.
I've driven almost too far.
Yeah, I couldn't really see much up there. Okay, so I'm trying to think areas that I haven't.
Have you checked to see there's actually objectives and upgrades left on these maps?
Yeah, the Hummer needs them.
Right.
Yeah.
That's how I know. Because
And
the
I've
Hummer
been
needs
verifying.
them. So I'm gonna say.
And I've been verifying the location.
There, which I haven't explored. So we can head down here and then take a right on the next mud path.
So I'm not sure what the keybind is if you're on PC, but you can bring up like a profile summary of all the regions, and it'll tell you how many upgrades you've unlocked.
Hang on, is that not on? No, that's just the mission.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know if the number I'm seeing applies to me or to you because I've joined your game.
I don't know where.
applied to.
Well, the number I'm seeing is
What
22 out of
was it?
23. So is that the same as you?
That's what I'm seeing.
Interesting.
Gigantic map. There's just things surreal about this little power launch. Oop, I'm not casually driving down this road.
It's F4, Mike. Yeah.
F4. Okay, yeah,
The
22 out of 23.
So yeah, potentially literally just chasing after the last one, which is kind of what you expected. You thought you were done in this area.
Yeah. Well,
So
that's
there's
it.
just been
The
the
majority of
two
the
hidden
jobs
off in
are out of the way. The big jobs are done. But yeah, it's like because you were saying, "No, go for the Hummer." And I was like, "Okay, I'll go for the Hummer," and then realised I was missing some of the upgrades, and it's like, "You must explore Alaska to discover this." I'm like, "Okay." Oh,
Was it the first right?
yes.
Because I was looking at key combos and one. And you... there you are. I see the.
Oh, I forget. It turns the beacon off. Beacon back on. Shush. Someone in the shop, so I'll give them another 5 minutes before I go and do the door. Plus, it gives me a chance to get to next place. Do you need me to come and pull you through the mud? She's looking back and seeing.
I'm getting there. I was about to say.
Slowly.
Bing bong.
Me. And if you want to come back and get me. Yo!
Out of interest, what's that vehicle consuming fuel-wise at the minute?
4.
Oops.
It's about an average of 4. It's one of them where I think the lead
Oh, we lost you.
is per
Oh, back in.
minute. On the road again.
Yep, and the Hulk has drowned in.
Hello.
Probably being the more sensible actual out of this. The one thing that I will admit I don't like with this thing is watching the dude bounce around in the cab when we hit things. I generally feel this person would have very, very bruised shoulders and or head. Hey, it's a fuel station. I'm just going to go visit.
Have you tried first person in that thing? It is rather bouncy.
I will admit, I didn't try it down a bouncy road. I was driving down just a standard asphalt road.
Because there is no suspension on the cab, so it's just all over the place.
Oh, I'm a bit quiet, man. Okay. We'll try that. We'll see if that works. Right, okay, let's... Nope, let's go forward. Put it in forward here. Just have... Oh, God, yeah. Yeah, it is a bit jittery. Oh, yep, will do. 1 second, panel. Be prepared for the unexpected. What is this? An episode of Terrorhawks? Expect the unexpected. Right. Let me just stop here a second. So we need to go across this bridge, over there, along that road, and then take the right after the collapse bridge. Right. Everyone drills. Yeah, it's a weird phrase. Right. I'm gonna quickly go to the door because it means I can stretch the spine, get myself a drink, get myself my meds. Always handy, evening medication for even medication folks. If you want to follow this road on, Caro, and I will catch up with you when I get back.
Okie dokie. See if I can make it across the water. Just so hot. Along the road. Straight across that river like it meant nothing to him. I hear him.
Alright.
Honk, honk.
That wonderful moment where you realise when the person who knocked on the door was like, the door's open, but I don't think anyone will be in. I thought they meant the shop door, not the door to the rest of the house. It's only been open for 20 minutes. Oh well. Nothing bad happened. Onwards. Got to carry on to catch up to. Oh.
I wasn't paying attention to where I was going.
I mean, you should just be following the road. Oh, saying that. Yeah, it is that road. Die signs. No one needs to know the way to go. Then everyone can ask to be shown the way to Amarillo.
Wait, which way are you going?
I'm going this way.
Where's the final destination?
Somewhere in the hills.
Yeah, you two keep
check my
driving.
catch.
There'll be a broken bridge. You take a right at that, and then there'll be a puddle, and we're exploring around that area. I'm thinking that's where the upgrade is.
Okay.
I'm trundling along. Oh my god. I just sped up in this thing, watch that guy bounce. Oh, he's slowed down now, come on. God, it's violent.
I've not let go of the accelerator.
That is the best way to live. It looks like one of the gun sights from Frontline. True, true. I have turned this person into a wobbly gun sight. Also, whilst you two are here, considering you're both fairly tech-minded, going back to something I mentioned earlier on, but neither of you were in voice at the time, what are your thoughts on things like AI for use, like assisting with projects? Like, for example, I've used it to assist me with making sure formulas were correct for Excel.
I think it's perfectly fine. It just needs to be sanity checked. So, where it's really good is efficiency. So, tasks that you would do over and over again, or like formulas is a good idea. Like asking it to work out patterns in data, stuff like that. It's really good at. It's still a bit risky when people use it to like write presentations and stuff and don't quite sanity check what's being written. That's still a little bit unsure.
The way I sort of described it earlier was it's great for things like, for example, the Excel sheet I've been working on, bouncing things off it to make sure that it's working, or if it isn't working, it tells me why.
Yeah.
But creativity is where it's lacking. It doesn't have creativity. You can't tell it to write a story. You can't tell it to make a piece of art. You can't tell it to do a presentation because it won't get the creativity behind it. Whereas something like Excel, I'm essentially treating it like an advanced version of Google. A lot of the stuff that I was doing, I have done before. The task that I was doing, I knew what I needed to do. It probably would have taken me about a week to do it, and I've done it in 2 days just because I sped up the process. Parts where I couldn't remember it, I was like, I know I need to do something with this particular formula. Can you help explain it? And it gave me a very quick and concise breakdown on it. And I was like, that's where I was going wrong. I put something in the wrong point, and it made things easy. And partway through it, actually, I started to rewrite the sheet because it turned around and actually said, the formula you've done just needs this change. However, you could also do this. And so created a new sheet, give it a whirl, see how it does, and it actually worked better with that. Came across a few bugs later on, but they were more, I think, just because I'd added too much. So it was just a case of going back, sense checking it. But yeah, it's just one of those things where the previous employer I had would not allow use of ChatGPT at all. Whereas my current employer is just like, if you can use it for things like that, it's fine. As long as, like you said, you sense check it, it makes sense. It's not, you're not too reliant on it. But yeah, it's just kind of an interesting thing just to see what people who are slightly more tech-minded think of it and how they, what your opinions are on it.
Yeah, I mean, basically the use case you've put is what I see a lot of my colleagues and staff using it for, is almost like a second pair of eyes. So where normally you'd have to go to another member of the team and say, look, I'm just a complete mind blank here. Can you just have a look at what I'm doing and tell me where I might be going wrong? We use Copilot, which is built into Office and all the rest of it, and it's got various, not security improvements, what am I trying to say? Confidentiality.
Yeah.
So, like, if you want to take a business spreadsheet, you probably don't want to be dumping that into public ChatGPT. But because we've got Copilot, we've got various licenses, it's business use and all of that, you can put stuff like a spreadsheet of all your finances in and say, please, can you give me the average percentage increase over 12 months? It will do that. But where it's really useful for my team is you take a bit of code that might not be working, you chuck it in and you go, I cannot see for the life of me what's wrong with this. And within a couple of seconds, it'll go, you've missed a comma on line 4. It's like, oh, of course I have. Thanks. That kind of stuff would normally, just those silly little things that you'd spend, upgrade discovered. Those sort of things you would spend like maybe an hour just staring at a piece of code trying to work out where your mistake is, and it just does it.
Yeah, I had something similar with that where it was something kept going wrong and I could not see why. And I was reading line after line after line after line. And I put it in and I was like, can't see what's going on with this. And it came back saying, this is all fine. And I was like, but there's got to be something wrong. And I explained what the thing was, and it was like, could it be to do, because it's the first, this whole thing has actually shown that I can put macros or scripts on sheets themselves rather than it being a separate thing. I didn't realize I could do that in Excel because normally I put it in a module rather than on the sheet. And I had one running because I needed an instant pop-up to alert if someone had put an incorrect format for an account number. And it was easy to put it on the sheet. And I completely forgot about that. And it turned and was like, did you remember you also did that? I was like, no, I'd forgotten about that. And that's where the problem lay. And it was a quick fix on that one. But the bit that made me chuckle was I set there's a nuke button effectively, which will be like hidden away, locked away, password protected. But essentially, at the end of each year, they can reuse the sheet by making a copy of it, renaming a version as the new year, and then clearing it with this nuke button. And it's got more than enough entry spots in there for what we expect in a year. The highest we got to was 800, and that's only when I was helping out. I'd give them 1,000 just to, just on the off chance they get someone else helping. And ChatGPT was like, we could make this so that it has functionality to be a dynamic sheet, so that it doesn't matter how many entries you have. And I joked that unless cloning technology became viable, that wouldn't be needed. And then ChatGPT rode with the joke and came back joking at me, and I was like, I put that joke in there just to see what would happen, and I was pleasantly surprised that it actually came back with a little bit of humour in its reply.
Yeah. It's very clever, but also a bit spooky. It will mirror
Yes.
the mannerisms of the people that it works with.
Oh yeah, yes. There's one of the ladies who I used to work with. She's forever saying, please, thank you, yada yada yada, and being like it's another person on the other end. And she's like, I know it's not another person. She said, but when the computer overlords take over, I want them to think kindly of me.
They will save me because I was always polite to them.
Yep. Right. Oh, that's the wrong button. Well, it's the right button, but the wrong button. I think everything has been done on this bloody map. Yeah. Apart from a race, which I'm not interested in. In fact, 2 races, which I'm not
Apparently
interested in.
it's telling me there's a watchtower locked.
Yeah, I was just looking at
What?
that.
There's a watch? Where?
I don't know, but it says it is. It also tells me you've only done 76 out of 79 missions, so you're not quite finished.
Yeah, I've got 2 races that are showing.
One sec. Let me scroll.
I'm now
Back to the F full screen.
Got to come out of the map.
I think it's showing me mine.
Okay, missions finished 70 out of 79. So apparently I got 9 missions.
So missions are the ones that you find out and about in the world.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm missing 9 of them. And I'm missing 1 watchtower. Okay. So
you've still got 2 missions on Pedro Bay. You've got lost tools and moving stock.
Okay. Can look at getting them out of the way, then just try and clear up this one. I'm just trying to figure out where the watchtower is.
1, 2. I don't know if does it separate races and missions, because you've got quite a lot of the races left to do, but I know you don't particularly want to do that. So you got 2 there. There's 2 on Northport.
Down south.
There's 2 on Mountain River. There's nothing on White Valley.
That's not a watchtower I can get to.
And so you've only got 6 out of the 9 missing missions. So there's 3 missions somewhere that you've not uncovered.
Oh.
I think the watchtower is the one literally to the south of us.
South of our position. Yeah.
Because the little patch of
I've
little patch of dirt in the water hasn't been
missed
uncovered.
That one. Okay. To the watchtower.
All along. The watchtower. I think it's a song.
It is. Look at you with your cultural references.
Next up, we're picking a scout vehicle that's applicable and suitable.
That is a suitable scout vehicle. It's an excellent.
I'll give it this. It's got better water fording capabilities than this thing.
It does. As we said earlier, cats don't like water, so it makes sense. Where are we going? To the road, which is this way, I think. You stuck again. I was just defending you.
I'm thinking with all the trouble I have on a moor, maybe I should just take this out there and just drive around in it. It is such a piss take how it's not affected by things.
We'll be there in a sec, don't we?
Yep.
It's alright, you've got to cross that water now, so you are screwed.
Let me just see, what route do I want to be taking?
This is the slowest race in history.
Oh, wrong button.
How dare you?
Head there, head that way. Oh, actually. No. I want you to go there.
Aha!
And then we'll head down that road. Right. Illuminate. I was also gifted some iced tea from one of the flatmates here. It's nice, I kind of enjoy it, but I can't drink too much of it because annoyingly it's sugar free. So it means it's got sweeteners in, and if I drink too much it gives me such a hell of a headache.
I've got stuck. Je suis un stuck.
Carry on, I'll catch up. Where are you stuck?
I made the foolish mistake of seeing if I could cross this, and I didn't even make it off the bank. I did the typical Snowrunner thing of going, oh yeah, there's a path this way. Followed it, and it just immediately got stuck. There we go. Thank you.
That's alright.
Follow this road until... Oh. Wait, what? No, we want to be over there.
I think what makes this funny is when you put it in automatic and the guy reaches down to change gear as he hits a bump, it's like his head goes through one of the windows. I cannot have a spine. Yeah, I scratched the back of my head too. I'm like, oh Christ, the spine. I think there's a road down here somewhere.
There is.
Yeah.
Kind of skipped over it, but yeah.
Oh, wait, nope. Tree leaf. Branches. Magical, half-denying creatures that they are. Just you wait till the 20th, I tell you. Mounting compatriot. I mean, you don't want to mount strangers now. You're going to mount someone, you might as well mount someone you know.
Solid advice.
It's all fine and well as long as you get consent.
Did you buy him dinner first? Maybe? A long time ago? Explore all watchtowers in the game? Well, I don't think I've done that yet.
It only refers to the base maps.
Yeah. I mean, in a way, it's kind of nice that it does, because it doesn't rely on
Yeah,
having to.
but it's also in the opposite way frustrating that none of the DLC has come with any achievements. Like they put achievements in the free base maps, but then never again did they add any more.
I think it would be down to people then saying, "Oh, you need to 100% this. You have to have DLCs, and you're forcing people because there's going to be someone out there who wants to 100% and then say they've 100%ed it." I like the
There
idea
will,
of having
but
achievements on DLCs.
I,
Because it's an
to be
achievement
honest,
for
I
that.
assumed it was not mandatory, but because you can argue that if you want to 100% the base game, you buy the base game and no DLC, and then you don't get any of the achievements from the DLC. You can still 100% it if that's what you want.
Yeah.
And then if you buy the DLC, you can then 100% that. But as it stands, yes, you get the challenges and stuff in game. You get an in-game percentage tracker, and all of that's been implemented. But just a little bit of extra effort to put the achievements in there just has never been done for some reason.
I think it also which system you're using. So Steam puts all of its achievements for a single game and any DLCs into the same list. So you can't quite tell just looking at the list which ones relate to a DLC, which ones relate to the base game. Whereas on the PS5, they can actually divide it up so that, your base game has these achievements, but your DLC, that's a separate list of achievements, and they can divide it up. I'm assuming as much as they want, so it could be so like, oh, if you own this map, then here's your list of achievements. But like Hawk said, they've never really bothered to do that. Right.
There's not even a garage in Mountain River.
Oh, this isn't the watchtower. This is just a power line thing.
We're just chilling, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just having a look for
We just pulled up
missions.
So you got the two in Pedro Bay.
Yeah, 2 actual missions in Pedro Bay to do. There's no.
You got bags on ice in Northport. Smack bang in the middle of the map.
Wait, what? Oh god, yeah. I haven't even unlocked that one.
Oh yeah, there's one of them. You've obviously driven past it and just never
driven
got
past it and not activated it, so that explains that one. Okay, so we can head out there to have a look at that one.
Right, how many are we looking for? We're looking for 9 in total, aren't we?
Yeah, there's. If we've now got 7, there's 2 more.
Keep pressing the wrong button to go to that. Let's have a look in. Have I done the same on the White Valley? Have I driven past my missions and not picked them up and just gone, I don't know, there's no missions left?
I just see moving stock and lost tools on Pedro Bay.
Yeah. What do they actually require? Vehicle spare parts.
Oil
So
barrels
the
and wooden
engineer's
planks.
house. Oil barrels, wooden planks. So a total of 4 bits of cargo.
Mm-hmm.
And how'd you get there? From Mountain River. How'd
Yeah.
you get to Mountain River? From any of the others, okay.
Well, how big are those bits of stock? Are they just single vehicle spare parts? That's just a single point.
Wooden planks is 1. I think, yeah, they're all 1.
So 2 lots of wooden planks.
One oil barrels, so it's 4, basically 4 bits of cargo total.
Okay. So
But they're going to different places. I don't actually know where you get the spare part.
I'm going to track moving the stock to see if it shows where I can get. No, it doesn't show that. Right, so wooden planks. Is that something I can get from? Just service parts. What's that warehouse have over there? Cement, service, spare parts, bricks, medium pipes.
You can get the wooden planks from the warehouse on Pedro Bay. I don't know where you get the oil barrel from, though.
Fuel station's got a pickup point.
Fuel station? Where are you seeing that? On one of the other maps?
On Northport.
Wait, there's some vehicle spare parts. Is that we needed for the other one? Because there's some vehicle spare parts on Pedro Bay.
1 second. Yeah, so those need to go to the engineer's house for the lost tools.
Right, okay.
I can't see them. I don't know where you're seeing those.
What, the spare parts?
Yeah.
That's fine. So if I do that mission because I can see them, where is the engineer's? Oh, the engineer's house is just there. Right, okay. If I take a truck with a crane, because they look like they're just sat in the middle of nowhere, I'll go pick up the vehicle spare parts. Right.
Literally no idea where you're seeing them.
They're just lying in the middle of the map. I'm going to assume at some point we've had them and dropped them.
Okay.
Right. Truck with a crane. Oh, wait, you've got a crane. And you're a truck. Wait, I've got an idea first. Truck storage, where's the Hummer? Let's upgrade this. And deflock. Nope, I want engageable actually. Purchase that one, I just sold it. Luckily I get my money back anyway. Right. Retain. Do we do a pick off road and see what the bottom one is? Oh, I don't know if this thing can have a crane. Let's have a look. This could be an awful choice. If it doesn't take a crane on the back, then I can't take it. But right, so it can have a crane. Can it also have? It can have the bed. Right. Okay. I'm going to choose a flatbed just because. Engage build that. Can we fit better tires? Yes, we can. Suspension triggers, gearbox is off-road, engine is the best that I can get on there. Does it have any special paints? Ooh, I can give it a fancy blue stripe, so I should wait. It has a DLC paint job. Anything with DLC paint job gets the DLC paint job, whether or not it. Remove the sticker. More, then be some fancy shorts. Right. Let's leave the garage. We are heading to somewhere. Where am I going? Mountain River, Pedro Bay. Okay. So that is up across the boggy bit, up that way. Got you.
You got a crane on that truck, Medcat?
I do. Does that need crane support?
The left. Yes.
Roger. Coming.
Basically, this guy lost his cement along this road, and there's 2 others as well. They should be coming.
Oh, should pay more attention to where I'm driving. I'm too busy going, oh, doesn't it look nice and scenic in here? And then I almost end up in a tree.
You have driven past one of the cements.
I have. I have. Huh. Who would leave it just lying in the side of the road like that? Alright, going back.
Apparently, he got attacked.
Right, so... Oh, yeah, I see the other one. Oh, put it in forward here, does help. Funnily enough, I think the cement was at the side of the road where I drove off and hit a tree, so I think I know how he lost it. He was just too embarrassed to say he was looking at the scenery and he drove into a tree.
Right, there's another block of cement over here.
Righty ho.
Also, I might be a little bit.
Do you want to try and pull yourself out? And I'll load you up outside of this, or...
Where's this cement going to?
somewhere.
Bags of.
What's going to be easier for you, Karen? Do you
So-
want me to try and pull you out, or...
Well, there's this cement over here. I don't.
Well, what I'm thinking is if you sort of park a bit further up, I can sit between you and the cement, load you up with the cement, and then... Or you could do that.
I was just trying to get moving again. There we go. I'm moving. Right. Yeah, if you can load me up with the cement, I can take it on to that guy.
Oh, I forgot to unpack bloody cargo. Unpack cargo, because that does help.
Oz.
Right, I will continue on my merry way. Maybe. Oh, shit. When you're done.
Yeah, I'll go back around and pick you up. I'll get this cargo dropped off, so if I...
There you go, now you can use it properly, banana.
Oh, does it need a...
I don't know if it's just me, but you keep cutting out, Kyron. I've got no idea what you're saying.
I think it's my connection. It's been cutting everybody out.
Damn tree jumped out in front of you, I saw that.
I wonder why Carolyn suddenly stopped on the minimap.
Oh.
You missed.
I did. I dropped probably a few tons of cement on my own head.
Do you want me to stay here, or do
Yeah,
you want
stay
me
there
to
a
get
sec.
out?
I'll swing around, Johnny. There you go.
You done? I need to go rescue my cat.
Yeah, all good. You appear to have got yourself stuck there.
Yeah, I just...
To finish first, you must finish.
we need to go rescue my cat.
Where is he?
Rescue is a strong word.
Oh, he's up there. No, I think it's fitting. Oh, that's a lot. Let's go around that instead of over it. Yo,
Okay.
that's unacceptable behaviour.
Why is it I'm the one who's still on their wheels?
Because the tree that I said I was going to avoid, I didn't avoid. It was one of them super trees with like rubber branches.
Oh yeah, yeah. The time will come.
Chuck a winch on me big dog.
I have done, but if I pull it, I end up tipping over more than you do. There you go.
Thank you very much.
Where did we leave the other one?
He's up here on the right, isn't
Yeah.
Headlights still work.
he? There he is. Completely arse over tit.
I mean, you were in the same position.
Wasn't quite that upside down. Mine was more of a gentle rest.
Wait. Thank you. Right, onwards, noble steeds.
Where are we going?
To Mountain River.
Is that through? Oh, okay, I see. To
Yeah,
the
yeah, straight
gateway
north.
at the top. Yep.
So through the boggy bit, past the fuel station, into Mountain River.
Mountain.
You mean make a stop off at the fuel station?
Yep, that's where we're passing it.
Ah, cheeky sod.
Needed a little bit of a tug to get me moving.
Don't we all?
Happens to all of us.
I mean, especially in the mornings, you know. Gotta get going somehow.
Honk. Oh. I appear to be going sideways. It's all good, don't worry.
Yeah, that's the part where I almost went into a tree.
This multi-purpose add-on thing is like really heavy, and I think it's, well, I don't think it is making this truck really top heavy. Oh, can't quite make that corner. That's awkward. Get out of the way.
Oh, shit. Traffic jam.
Still can't make it. Get out the way.
Well,
Go for it.
I had to change. Take the diff lock off. Just broken the diff lock.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
It's right, you only lose a few points for that. And you get to put it back on again.
Mm-hmm.
I just realised this truck doesn't have beacons.
I do like it when I'm in a vehicle with auto diff lock.
Ooh.
Oh, you mean a engageable one?
Manual everything's my preference. Manual
No,
four-wheel
that's-
drive, manual diff locks.
But if you're on a road, then it doesn't brake itself. If you're off road, then it's not engaged.
Oh, okay.
I do not follow your logic.
I think it's the always on ones. Because they don't brake on roads.
No.
Started.
Yeah, I'm afraid you broke up on that. Caravan didn't catch it.
Say again, Bravo 2.
It started with an A, close enough.
Rock. Ooh, she gets a bit boggy.
A boggy bee.
Excuse me while I do a
Whoa, what are
19
you
point
doing?
turn. Maniac.
What do you mean, maniac? I'm not even moving.
You clearly are. I saw you.
Because you hit me.
This is outrageous accusations.
Is your crane having issues there?
No, he's just happy to see you.
Ah, I thought so. Okay.
We're following Hawk.
Mm-hmm.
I shall be your guiding beacon. Follow the star in the sky.
So if you do that, don't you just walk around in circles?
Eventually, yes. Get your momentum, lads. It's icy on the way up.
Just dig your wheels into the snow on one side, you'll be fine.
Yeah, that works too. Just stick it in high and let it churn away is what I've done. We've made it!
Okay, so we got ahead.
Has someone just spawned on their side?
does look that way, doesn't it? It's
Yes.
me. What the hell? How?
Luckily,
How,
you're not
game?
alone.
How? Start as you mean to go on.
So we're just
Lying
going,
down on the job?
Yes.
just going straight north, aren't we, to Pedro Bay?
Yep. Just follow this road.
Follow the leader. Oh, still in reverse. Wrong way. Maniac.
Again, Jesus fucking Christ, learn how to drive, maniac.
I think he's learned how to drive like a maniac.
If anyone needs repairing, there's a repair station just in there.
Ooh, I could repair the 1 point of damage that Charon inflicted upon me.
Told you he's a maniac, that man.
When did I do that?
When Hawk couldn't make that turn, so they started reversing, and then you reversed up.
Absolute madman, I tell you. The second fuel trip.
So you parked too close behind me.
Well, no, I had to stop behind you. I wouldn't call it parking.
I can refuel the 8 litres it's taken me to get from
I
the
was
last
gonna
fuel
say,
stop.
yeah. I think Charon should have pulled in for a fuel repair.
Hmm?
If you use that much fuel.
Oh no, this thing is. It seems like 10 litres a minute.
Throw it in high.
14.
Are you in all-wheel drive?
Yes.
So if you take it out of all-wheel drive when you don't need it, you use less fuel.
Oh yeah, it's down to like 3.
I was gonna say, I'm doing 5 litres all the way I'm driving in high. Let's see if I start on my side again. Woo!
No, but weirdly, even though we're both supposed to be ghosted, there was collisions. Because you've pushed me to one side. Right, so what are we... Oh, I can see the spare parts now. They've appeared on the map. So oil barrels from there, wooden planks from there.
So yeah, I've just
So I've only got 1 cargo slot, so I'll get the oil barrels. If, Kyron, you want to get the 2 wooden planks?
I'm just gonna drive off.
Where am I getting the wooden planks from?
The stock loading warehouse in the middle. So basically drive straight, follow this road. When I turn right, you need to turn left.
Right now. Test ice.
Yes. Do you not have
No.
snow tyres on?
No, they.
No.
No, fair enough.
It just took a little to get moving. That was.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna love this next part then.
Whee!
I'm gonna be fine.
Do some drifting.
We just keep your speed up, you'll be okay.
A drifto.
Ow.
You're perfectly fine.
Yeah. No, I just hit myself in the head. That's all.
Why did you hit yourself in the head?
Because I got a headset on. I had an itchy head. Forgot I had a headset on and just smacked the headset into my own forehead.
Yeah.
That'd do it. I could do with you moving a little bit faster up this hill.
Slow and steady, mate. Can't go too fast with my
Slow and
appendage out.
steady means I end up having to tap the brake so I don't hit you. Or hit you, that slows me down while on ice.
Just hit me. You seem to be
Just
doing
put
it
it in
constantly
neutral
anyway.
down the hill, it's hilarious.
I don't see what's funny about this.
Well, I mean, usually you'd have a free run down the hill.
He does. I'm going right. You need to go left, I believe.
It's my turn, you know, this is my turn.
One barrels, please, good sir. Do you need a crane?
You're talking to me.
Yeah.
Uh,
Just because I've come to these barrels
if this
and they
place,
needed a crane.
yeah, I might need a crane.
Alright, I'm only over the road. I'll head back. Ding-a-ding.
Because, yeah, this is a loading thing. It's probably going to do that thing, isn't it? Oh, no. I'm getting wooden planks, aren't I?
×2, please.
Yeah, I can put it onto a loading platform, or I can put it straight into the back of the van. Wagon.
Put it in the
truck.
truck then, mate.
I did do.
Good.
Right, where am I
Sheesh.
taking that?
To the factory. There's a little crossing near you.
Oh, right, I see that. Okay. Oh, that's going to be a nightmare to cross.
Nah, I'll be fine.
How did these goods end up here?
If in doubt, blame the wizard.
Goddamn wizard.
We're off to see the wizard.
The wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Right. And then this goes back up there. Roger that.
And I want to take the left shot. Right.
If by right you mean left, then yeah.
Wait, what?
You want to go
So I
right.
want to do it right.
You do. Maniac.
You're the one hitting me.
Oh, they're at it again.
Maniac.
Yeah,
see the
now I'm a
wheels.
maniac.
I see them wheels.
And what are you going to do about it?
Don't make me get the crane out.
Oh no, your crane. Back here, you hippie. You're too far away.
I'm free. Maniac.
It's where I'm supposed to be dropping off.
I think so.
It's not giving me the interface to drop anything off.
Deliver to the factory oil barrels, wooden planks.
Does it require it in that order?
Do you need to hold the button?
Believe-
Hold on. Unpack your cargo. Let me see if I can drop it. Give me your logs. Oh, so you've managed it now.
it finally came up and allowed me to do one, but
Ta-da! You've unlocked the warehouse just in time to have no missions left.
Yep.
that's planning.
You can now pick up as many consumables as you'd like.
For all the missions to do.
Maniac.
Wait. I think I can call it there. It's been a successful evening, clearing up at least one more map. Right. Let's pop back to that. I completely forgot I haven't resized anything on the screen. I'll sort that out for next time. So yes, I'll wrap the stream up here. Big thank you to Carol and Hulk for coming in and joining, and just adding to the atmosphere. And thank you to Toucan's Flora, to Banana, Jay. Thank you for all popping in. I do hope you all enjoyed. I should next be streaming on Monday. As I said, I'm probably going to stream earlier than normal because I'm not in work, and I'm probably just going to just jump in and do a massive Satisfactory run. Because I'm assuming there's still no plan for the King at the moment, Karen.
No.
Nope,
Not
that's
yet.
fine. No, that's okay.
Woo!
So, yeah, probably Satisfactory on Monday then. And I'll post in the Discord when I go live. So, I'll wrap this up here. Again, a big thank you to everyone for coming along. And wherever you are, whenever you are, it's been a pleasure having you. Until next time, toodles.